and welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome here to Match Day on the channel. But before all of that, we've got some big news to discuss. Well, some potentially big news at least, because it has been widely rumoured, and I mean a lot of reports this morning in the Catalan media, all about the Super League. Remember that? The Super League. Because apparently, if the court ruling on December the 21st actually goes in favour of the Super League, then apparently Barça and Real Madrid, the founding members of this competition, will receive €1 billion. 1 billion. And apparently that would wipe out overnight Barca's financial concerns. And this may explain why Barca have never left that project, why they have been so intent there on standing with Real Madrid and waiting until the very end with regards to the Super League. But what does all of this mean? What is that ruling? How can we receive that money? Is this even true? Well, the ruling on the 21st, it's a big one. I think it's the definitive one in terms of the Super League, because that is when it's going to be decided if UEFA can legally have this monopoly over football. If they are the ones that are allowed there to issue fines to clubs, for instance, who break away, who want to go and create their own league, are they allowed to do that? Are they allowed to run things and oversee everything in football? Or is there going to be room for a new league? Is competition legal? And the feeling is right now that the court will indeed rule in favour of the Super League, and the competition therefore will be given life. I think it's also important right now to say the Super League have been working hard in silence. It's not going to be what we heard rumoured all that time ago. They've been talking now to more than 60 different clubs. This is going to be a much bigger competition. There's going to be levels to it. A lot of it is going to be based there upon merit. So this is a very different Super League already to what we heard when it was first proposed. That is certainly an important thing to note. And I just think it's going to be so interesting. Once that ruling does happen, what's the next step then? Because if the Super League realises that they can indeed launch, that they can proceed with their plans, that things then can be finalised without the threat of UEFA wanting to fine the clubs or sue the Super League for trying to take a piece of their pie, what are we going to see then? And is it indeed going to be true that Barca and Madrid, the founding clubs there, the two that have been the driving force behind it, are we going to receive a shed load of cash? It is going to be fascinating, and especially before next season's new and reformed Champions League format, which, by the way, is not so dissimilar to what was proposed by the Super League, yet UEFA have done it all just under the radar. So let's wait and see what happens on the 21st. No good talking too much about the money before that ruling, but that is a date to be ready for and to keep an eye on, guys. Let me know your thoughts right now in the comments down below. We're going to be hearing lots more about this. Enjoy the game today. But until next time, as always, Visca el Barça.